Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday Night Primetime. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
So wet it down. Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We did it with dangerous.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They run, and here's the former Packer, Aaron Jones. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Lucas Van Ness, the former first-round pick, there to make the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. To the right side, corralled by Thielen. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And now he loses the football. And I believe a Viking was able to get his hands on it. Yes, he was. Minnesota will keep the ball.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often like that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. He's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They gained 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Packers.
Ready? Here we go. Check, huh?
Love gonna give it to Lloyd. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
At the 14-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. Here we go. Ready?
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. That's completion. He's hit after the
Yeah, across the league, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway service. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Bo Melton on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready. Set, go.
This drive will begin with a run by Lloyd. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
25-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4.
Check pitch. Ready.
Another run here with Lloyd.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on that while he's trying to remain patient and see if the hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Here, cut.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete. He's trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And that'll set up 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away. This returnable from inside is on 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 47-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. A nice job able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen.
I think every running back dreams that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
He'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline. He's able to extend this drive.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Set up. Pat Cougar 19. 18. Pioneers. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Ready.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but the pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Ready, go!
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now thrown out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up. On 4th down, it's Will Reichert time for this Viking field goal. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings will extend to a 10-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Melton now to return. Yeah. They are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Love. That one on target to Watson. Connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 41 yards.
Ready.
Love to throw it on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll take a shot for Watson. That one's down the field, but it is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
In punt formation for the Packers.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. High-headed defender drapes all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 8
to throw is Love. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Man, it looks like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home. Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. And in this case, the upright sent it right back.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, here's McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it's going to bring up a third down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Makai Blackman there from his corner spot. He came in on the rush, and he records the sack.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. Easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it.
He gets free. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are on the board. It's 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. 34-yard line. On first down, here's McCarthy. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He'll be near a first down, but he's going to come up about a yard short.
Actually, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn it to a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's 3rd and 2.
7 Pirates, 70 range, 19 Lions. Mustang 19, go!
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
47-yard line.
Ready up.
He'll start this on the ground with Lloyd. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Here's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That is going to be all in. He's got it. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
His kick is good.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? You can't put that ball in a better spot. With timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Quickly out wide to Thielen. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's McCarthy. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being wasted down.
3rd down and 9. To throw is McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now, as he is on to punt for Minnesota. he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
44-yard line.
Ready,
We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
set, ready.
Walker brought in motion.
Black, 95. Ready,
On 1st down, in Lloyd. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
46-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis. After this, they'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
ready, ready.
Here's Love to throw. They're trying to set up the screen with Golden. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Looking underneath, he'll find Lloyd. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
A 2nd down throw for Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. That's timeout Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
On the set,
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
set, hut. 52 blue. Hut.
Lloyd, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. Packers going to use their final timeout now as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Here we go. Fifth, hut.
They'll try to run this one in. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
He'll buy time left. That's going to be caught. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Watch out, man.
They run out of the gun. Here's Lloyd. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
He'll get this out wide, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Green Bay first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Moving left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Ready. Block 40.
In motion, Reed.
Ready.
On first down, it's Love. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a second and 5.
Let's go. Ready.
On the carry, here's Israel Abanaconda. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker spot to make the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
45. White. Claw. 10. Set.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A good play action with Love.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
In motion, it's Golden.
Yellow. Set.
A handoff, it's Lloyd. A second effort, and he is in. Marshawn Lloyd. Touchdown, Packers. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Moving to his right. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. It's a great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Wade Walker. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Rocco 80.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. And he's out of bounds. Still short for first down, but got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball is out.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops and the ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, one dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because
And he'll take it on in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
So now McCarthy's going to bring up the Vikings, and they will go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's pulled in. And they're able to take on a 2-point conversion. The kickoff team is out in the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Melton now to return. Oh! He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready. Foot ready.
A run here with Anaconda. Room to run at the 35. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down, Green Bay.
Let's go.
Tight end going in motion here. On the ground, it's Anaconda. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
46-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Love. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he will go all the way. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year.
Makes the score.
And his sensational season continues. That touchdown catch, number 20 on the year.
For Green Bay.
Chandler now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
It's always nice as an offense when you can get a lift from special teams, and that was truly a team effort. I mean, you can see it's great blocking that gave him the initial seam, and he took advantage of it. That was really well done.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Micah Parsons getting into drop him for sack number 11 on the season. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Let's go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here we go, Pete. Right again.
Street, street. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. Well, we'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front, and 3rd down just became a lot tougher.
Ready up.
So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Flushed to his left. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
He'll try the right side with Lloyd. And finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Come on, set.
They'll go again with Lloyd. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Here we go. Cut.
Here's Love. Here's a screen now for Lloyd. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of a team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Set,
On second down, Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
yellow, 22.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Cut.
Now Love. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. On comes the Packers punting team. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
First and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And a good one here. He'll be marked down past the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
McCarthy to the air on second down. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. Now a third and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Try and run for the first down with Jones. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up fourth down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down. We get a stoppage. There's an injured player. It is T.J. Hawkinson who was shaken up on that last play.
19 tight. 19. Ready. Moving 19. 60.
On first down, here's McCarthy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
We don't see. 60 Bisons, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On second down, here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
70 Rangers, 7, go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Little play action here with McCarthy. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Micah Parsons. He's tough to stop all night. Now with 3 sacks in the game. Here comes 2nd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Buffalo 18, Mustang 19.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
For the Vikings field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Melton now to return. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. We'll stop him in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
On the double. Here we go. Here we go.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Love firing to Golden. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
He'll get this out wide. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a 1-possession game.
So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers.